I had gone to a dog park with my fiance and we were just walking around. It was an off-leash park. And then all of a sudden one dog ran up to me. I bent over to interact with the dog and I spooked it, so it nipped me in the nose. They ended up sending me in an ambulance to a trauma hospital. I do remember my fiance taking a look and saying it's really bad. And unfortunately, I lost a large portion of my nose. What ended up happening in surgery that evening was he would save what cartilage he could from the inside of the nose and just encapsulated the tissue as best he could until my next surgery. So that's when it sunk in, like, oh, this is not gonna be the only surgery. The next day I saw the results after the first surgery, and that was a big shocker to me. I basically had no nose. I mean, it was extremely flat against my face, and then I realized how much I had lost.
She lost the lower third of her nose. She was understandably distraught and embarrassed to be around other people and was at a loss for what the future held for her.
Until you're walking through a grocery store and people are looking at you weird, you don't realize the effect your face really has on your life. But meeting Dr. Hilger really eased my mind, knowing that they care not just about getting my face right, but they cared about how I was handling the process.
It was stressful at the beginning because unfortunately, whether it is cosmetic or reconstructive surgery, we have a penchant for making people look worse before they look better. And one of the things that you learn over time in practice, and we try and indoctrinate into our students, is that you have a significant role, not just in being a technician, but you need to be there for the patient to support them through some challenging times. If you don't do that, you're missing a major responsibility.
The face defines our identity. It is part of the essence of who we are. So for me, that was a driving force in my choice to be a facial plastic surgeon, and the fact that every time I touched a person, it would affect their sense of self and who they are.
So this ability to reconstruct a face is really a reconstruction of life. It's a reconstruction of identity.
Our nose is a wonderful three-dimensional structure that's right in the middle of our face. And as we interact with people, we have eye-to-eye and eye-to-mouth contact. And the nose is right in the middle of that. So the nose is a really important aesthetic feature, but it's three-dimensional, it's not flat. So when we morphed a new nose for Karen, we then took that 3D file and then had it printed as a 3D model, and the university has those resources to help us do that.
Peter Hilger and the history behind him with his father are very much linked to what facial plastic surgery has become in the United States and even in the world. So his legacy, his experience, his teaching, his way of looking at the world, his motivation and drive to help people have influenced a lot of us around the United States that are now training others and trying to take care of people in the same way.
Certainly, we're not going to give her the nose that she had before, but we want to have her have a nose that doesn't look operated so that she can just go about being herself, which then can reintroduce joy into her life.
For me, the dream would be to have a place where we tap into every tool available for the face to be able to reach that goal of having a person feel, no matter what they've been through, their outer appearance reflects who they are inside.
I mean, it was a gift. I was really given a gift. I don't mind this nose. It's a work of art. And some days I do love it. Other days I wake up and I feel like it swelled overnight. The swelling will go away eventually. But most days, this nose is pretty beautiful to me.
For me, this is all about hope and joy. But it's going to be a journey getting there, and you're going to be with other people helping you along the way.